Meaning and significance of pedagogy, pedagogical knowledge, and pedagogical competence. What is pedagogy? Pedagogy is a term that refers to the method of how teachers teach in theory and in practice. Pedagogy is formed by an educator's teaching beliefs and concern the interplay between culture and different ways to learn. In order to help students to build on prior learning, meaningful classroom relationship must exist. Significance of pedagogy. The instructors regard pedagogy as an essential part of the teaching learning methods and instructional strategies. Having a well thought out pedagogy can bring about improvements in the quality of life of teaching and the way the students can learn. When the students get enrolled in educational institutions and pursue academic programs, it is apparent that certain concepts will be new to them and they will be need help in understanding them. Example. One of the most powerful pedagogical examples is where students and teachers produce work and learning together. The teacher becomes more of a mentor or coach, helping students achieve the learning goal. Students can practice with a partner before attempting to complete their homework on their own. Pedagogical knowledge. It's a term used for knowledge of how to teach that is applicable across a range of teaching areas. The term general pedagogical knowledge is sometimes used as a synonym so that a distinction can be made between knowledge of how to teach generally and knowledge of how to teach a particular subject area, which is usually referred to as pedagogical content knowledge. Significance of pedagogical knowledge. It plays an important role in classroom instructions. In the teaching and learning process, a pedagogical knowledge involves teachers' competence in delivering the conceptual approach, relational understanding, and adaptive reasoning of the subject matter. A person with a background in pedagogy should be able to answer these questions. How will you get and keep the students' attention? How much time should you spend talking and how much time should students spend practicing? Will your methods work? How will you structure class to ensure that students have adequate time during class to improve their fitness levels? How will you motivate students to engage in physical activity outside the school? Pedagogical competence. Pedagogical competence refers to educational and teaching qualification. When assessing pedagogical competence, the quality of teaching should be the primary consideration. Scope, breadth, and depth are also important, as should the ability to plan, initiate, lead, and develop education and teaching, as well as the ability to provide research based teaching on the basis of research. Significance. Pedagogical competencies of teachers play pivotal roles in many ways in the teaching learning process because it is based on child psychology. This skill or ability is important for effective teaching, effective learning, sustainable development of education, quality education, fulfill the demands of the pupils, human resource development, fulfill the needs of the society. And conclusion. A pedagogy of teacher education comprises principles, expectations, and practices that matter in shaping teaching and learning about teaching. Program, organization, and structure reflect the way in which a pedagogy of teacher education is inherently intended to shape teacher education as a whole. Thank you.